Hi guys, this is Tara. I am going to do the craft tag from Sierra Pearl Darling. I really love saying that. I am going to do low water immersion dyeing. This is all the stuff you need. A bucket. This is, where is it? Organic bamboo velour. This is the fabric that I use. It is organic bamboo fibers woven onto organic cotton. A mixing cup. This is the dye. These are, I don't know if you can see that, fiber reactive dyes or Procyon dyes, and I get all this stuff from the Dharma Trading Company. So I have turquoise and emerald green. This is soda ash. This is the fixer. You put this on after you've done the dyeing process to fix the colors. And that's about it. A teaspoon measure and the great big sexy lunch lady gloves. Also, I'm going to dye this little lap tee for my son, 18-month lap tee, just as an experiment. This I'm doing a dry dye. The bamboo is a wet dye, so I've already taken this, put it in my washer just through a rinse and a spin cycle to get the wrinkles and the lines from being folded and to just prepare the fabric. So, first thing you do is mix up the dye. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do this and film at the same time. It's going to be a process. Okay. Hang on. I might have to put you down for a second. Okay. So, this one is a pretty strong dye. And let me see. I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 teaspoons per cup of water. Let's see how that goes. Oh, it's already awesome. Look at that. So that's heaping teaspoons. Okay. Ooh, kind of shaky here. Okay, you kind of want the water to be sort of room temp, not too cold. It will dissolve better in slightly warmer water. So, hi Eli. What you doing, baby?
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
I see Mommy.
You can get your chair and look if you want.
Okay.
Trying to see where the cup measure is. Sorry. Let's try up to the line. I already know that. Yep. Hang on, baby.
What is it?
Huh? Ooh, look at that color. Look at that color already. Kind of like dyeing Easter eggs. Look. What you want to? There's Eli. Good morning, Eli.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Mommy.
What? Don't touch. Don't touch. This is yucky.
Can I drink it?
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because it's not good to drink.
Why?
Okay. So I pour a little bit in the bottom.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Then you okay, hush for a sec.
No.
Eli, can you give Sammy his sippy cup, please? Okay, then you take the fabric here. Yeah, and you scrunch it up in a tight little ball, and you stuff it into the dye. No, you may not.
Why?
Because you don't have gloves on.
Oh.
Okay. Then you take this big fabric. This is already scrunched. And you stuff it down in there. You want all these convolutions here that will create the colorway, the pathway for the dye. Then you pour the rest of it on there. You don't mix it, you just leave it. Watch out, babe.
It's made blue.
It's turquoise.
It's blue. It's blue.
Blue. Watch yourself, honey. I don't want you getting splattered.
Yeah.
This is pretty non-toxic dye. So, I'm not like a mad scientist here mixing up hydrochloric acid. Huh?
And it breaks. And it breaks.
In the blankie, I'm dyeing the blankie.
Hey, Mommy.
Gotta put you down for 1 sec.
Mommy.
Oh man, what? What's the matter?
Look. I'm missing. Look.
Don't touch.
I'm missing. My nut touching.
That's good.
Mommy.
Good job.
Mommy, do it.
Honey, I can't turn my head right now, babe.
Look. I'm
What?
missing a piece.
We're missing a piece?
That one.
Okay, so I used another 2 teaspoons of the green. Watch out, babe. And another cup of water. Maybe this is actually 2 cups, but it's and stir, stir, stir.
You see, Mommy?
Hang on some things.
What is it?
What is it?
What is it? Blue?
Oh, this is green.
Mommy, blue.
Yeah, that's blue. You're right.
It's green.
It's green. Yay! Okay, now in goes the green dye. Right over top.
And more this red. And this green.
Then you kind of do have to scrunch it a little bit to make sure that it's all covered. So you tilt it.
Oh, that was forward.
Go ahead, go watch Word World. Alright, now I'm just debating here. I think I'm going to add another little bit of water because I want the fabric to be submerged. So I'm just going to add plain water. Okay, so that's what you want. You want it just barely covered. You don't want to disturb all the folds and layers in there. And then you leave it. Sorry, oh sorry. You leave it for at least an hour. Eli,
Look.
will you please get him his necklace that he's asking for? Thank you. Sorry. You leave it for at least an hour, and then I'll come back and show you the rest. Bye. Okay, I'm going to do another color. This is a rust orange, a rich oxblood red, and a chocolate brown. I'm going to do this one slightly different. So I pour in the first color. That's the orange. Then I'm going to take some of this iodized salt, and I'm hoping it will make a more striking pattern. I'm just going to sprinkle it all over. And then I think I'm going to do the chocolate brown. My hands are very slippery. Pour that over. Do the salt. And then we'll do the oxblood. And then just plain water, just so it's mostly submerged. Give it a good squish so that it goes, so that it's underneath, so every part of it is underneath the dye. And then we'll let that sit and batch for an hour. Okay? Bye. Okay, so the dye has sat for an hour, and now you put the fixer in, the soda ash, and you put 1 teaspoon of soda ash per cup of water. So when I mixed each color, I used 2 cups of water, and I used 3 colors, plus 2 cups to mix in the soda ash. So I added 8 teaspoons altogether, and you stir it in warm water. It will dissolve much better. And then you just pour it over the fabric right into the dye bath, and that has to batch for at least an hour. Some people do it overnight. I have found that to be unnecessary. Also, I've read that you can cover it tightly with plastic and microwave it for a few minutes, but I am not going to do that. So this was it for another hour, and then we will see how it comes out. Okay, bye. Okay, so it has batched for an hour. Then you take the fabric out of the dye and you rinse it in cold water, and then you throw it in the washing machine. I'm not going to show you the rinsing part because I need 2 hands, so I'll be back in a minute with the rest of it. Okay, bye. Okay, the final step after you rinse it in cold water is to put it into the washing machine with this stuff. This is called Synthropol. This is the after wash. This gets all the excess dye out. You wash it several times on hot. And then you check and make sure that the water isn't still covered and still filled with dye. You keep washing it probably about 3 times, and this prevents back staining. Just washes the excess out of the fabric. That's it. And then after that, you put it in the dryer, and I will show you the finished product. I'm going to do another color, and I'll show you some steps on that too, I think. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is the finished product. It's come out of the washing machine and it's gone to the dryer. And we have this is the first color I did, the turquoise and green. This is a little shirt. I hope you can see it's bright in here. Just turn around. The color gradations of it, of the green and the turquoise. And this will probably get an applique. I'm thinking something yellow right in the center. And then I did this shirt with the brown color. That came out awesome. I love that one. I don't think I'm going to do an applique on this one because I want to see all this detail here. Although I'm thinking I might do one up here in the corner or down here. That would be actually kind of neat to do something down there. And then this is the fabric. This is the first color that I did, the green and the turquoise. I would have liked to see more turquoise, and I hope you can see this, but it came out nice. It came out really nice. And you can't feel how soft it is. I wish you could because it's really quite soft. And then this, oh, I love this. This is the rust orange, oxblood, and rich chocolate brown. I would have liked to see more of the rust orange, but you can see how it came out there. And then the camera doesn't pick up the subtleties of this, but you can see this is the chocolate brown here, and then over in the corner is the oxblood. So it's a very subtle pattern, but it's so beautiful and rich and lustrous. And what I will probably do with this will be a blanket set. So this will be, I'll cut this in half. It's a yard of fabric, and I'll sew it together, and it'll be a baby blanket, and I'll do an applique, and then I'll have it as a set with this shirt, and I'll do the same thing for this one and this one. I thought I was going to keep the shirts for my son, but they match so perfectly. I think I'm going to do them as sets. Or I would normally do flat diapers or pre-pulled diapers, or nursing pillows, or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little disjointed. I'm not used to really talking on the camera and working at the same time. And now I just have to edit this thing, which is the real hard part for me. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.